Hello,
Hi,
welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman,
I'm Belle.
and today we are doing the Devil is a Part-Timer review.
Yay! Jazz hands.
uh, let's see, do I have this up enough? That doesn't matter. Um, so yeah, took us what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
2 weeks between the end of the series to do the review, which is pretty much what we're going to do for all of the shows. Skip a week so we can kind of get our thoughts on what we want to say and then do the review. If they end up being like the Shimonita review and over 2 hours, then oh well. If you guys let us know if you like it that long, then we'll continue to do it that way. If not, then we'll find a way to try to cut it down.
At least 2, maybe an hour.
Yeah, half the time at least.
Yeah. But let us know what your thoughts are.
On the length of these reviews.
Because if you guys don't say nothing, we're just going to assume that you guys love it and us.
And we're going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
Alright, so anyway, let's get into this. It's the same basic format that we had for Shimonita. You're going to start off with the characters, go through the story, the music, animation, any themes that the show may have had. I don't know if this one actually had any themes,
I don't
really.
think so.
And then our ratings, which we'll be giving as we go along. And then we'll do whether we'd watch it again, if we'd recommend it, and I'll give you a little bit on whether
watchability.
Whether watching it more than once diminished it at all or whatever. So, okay.
You should start this one. I started the
You
last
want
one.
me to start? Okay.
Yep. Switch it up.
All right. So, the first character we're talking about is Satan, or Mao-San. As I said, Satan. He was the demon lord in, Ente Isla, I think is how you pronounce it. The dimension that he is from, and had an army of demons trying to conquer everything.
Yep.
Until the hero, Amelia, or Emmy, as we know her,
Emmy.
showed up, defeated all of his generals, and
Destroyed
beat
his army.
him bad enough to where he and Alcil, or Ashia, had to go through a portal to leave.
Yep.
And ended up in our dimension. Which is where he has been ever since. Because every time he gets magic, he ends up having to use it to save the city.
For good.
He's got to rebuild everything. He's got to
Put it back, erase people's memories.
Yeah. I like Mao. He's a lot cooler looking when he's in his demon form.
Yeah.
But even when he's not, he's pretty cool. Doesn't seem to really care about much except for his job and
His friends.
his friends. Which he never would have had if he stayed in
No.
Isla, because he'd pretty much just be ruling over everybody.
Yeah, taking over places, destroying things.
Yeah. He still has kind of a shaky relationship with Emmy. Although it seems to be kind of rebuilding itself.
Stabling out.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to really hate her at all anymore. Just, she gets on his nerves because she's constantly stalking him.
From afar, very poorly stalking him.
Yeah, and it's not even from afar all the time. Like,
No.
sometimes she'll just be right outside his door, looking through his window.
Just like...
What are they doing in there?
Plotting.
I don't like it.
They're gonna destroy everything.
Who's this other girl in there? Yeah. So he works at McDonald's.
Oh, I love that place.
McDonald's, for those who don't get it. I don't see how you can't. Where he starts off as a part-time employee and then works his way up to shift manager.
Yep.
Wonder how big of a raise you get, because it still seemed like they were pretty broke.
Maybe like 25 cents. At most, $1.
For being a manager? That's a horrible raise.
Yeah. But that's what I would assume.
Well, you've never been a manager, so I don't know what it is either, because I've never been a manager. And I don't want to be a manager.
No, it's too much.
Yeah.
I can't handle that kind of stress. I'll be overwhelmed, and I'll be like, don't talk to me. Handle it yourself.
And it is a bit stressful for him,
Yeah.
because, one, even though he's been a general, like, ruling an army of demons, he still worries about, like, whether the fryer breaks.
Oh, yeah. Like, oh, no! I'll use my magic to fix it.
And then the manager shows up. What's going on? I'm sorry. It broke. And then they couldn't get the high sales on the pepper fries, which actually sound pretty good.
I would try it.
Yeah, I'd try it at least once to see if I liked it.
I would not try the garlic fries.
What? Who has garlic fries? I've seen billboards.
McDonald's.
They do have
They have
garlic
it.
fries, don't they? Let me see. He works with Chio,
Chio-chan.
who he just sees as like an employee.
Oh,
and
which
a
is so
friend.
wrong.
Yeah, poor Chio. But
One of my faves.
what did he say his plan was at first? He was going to work his way up the corporate ladder of McDonald's
Yeah.
and become so powerful in the organization that he would conquer the land. I don't think that's going to happen.
No, I think he's pretty content with where he's at now.
Oh no, I still think he wants to move up, but
Maybe
conquering
like
the land with McDonald's?
No. I think
I
he'd just be a
mean-
manager. Like, try to move up to, like, manager.
I mean, really, all you're going to do is make everybody fat, and then what are you going to do? You're ruling a
Roll
bunch
on.
of fat people.
Just roll them around.
You can do that here in America.
Right? Like Willy Wonka. Like that one girl that turns into, like...
The blueberry.
Just roll them around. Like,
I can't remember that girl's name.
I
but
can't
I
either.
know what you're talking about. Let me see. Yeah, he's a pretty straightforward guy. Doesn't really...
he's dense.
Yeah,
Very dense.
with certain situations. Either that or he's pretending to be dense so that he can ignore the situation.
I'm gonna say he's dense that way. I hope he's not just ignoring Chio like that.
At least give her an answer.
Right? Even when...
I mean, she did
She's-
say that even if he didn't feel the same way, she'd still feel...
how she felt.
Yeah. So at least
Tell the homegirl.
tell her, you know. Or maybe he hasn't figured it out yet on how he feels.
What will he say? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel. I gotta think about it. Oh, that doesn't sound very good either. Never mind.
Well, that'd still be better than nothing.
Nothing. Just like, well, what did he think?
I don't know.
Definitely is a very dense character.
And then even when she asked him to
When she
speak
just
with her, remember when the earthquakes were coming, and he said, Ashia said that I shouldn't be wearing the same clothes to a date, and she got all excited, and he probably didn't even really
Nope.
see it as a date. He's like, I'm just talking to an employee,
right.
a fellow employee at McDonald's who has issues with what's going on and wants to let me in on it.
Yep.
So I'm going to help out.
Even when she was straightforward about it, I don't think he even addressed it really ever.
No, he kind of blushed a little bit.
And that was it.
Yeah, but he never actually...
Said anything to her.
No.
I think she drove away.
Oh, she ran off because Suzuno?
She showed up.
Yeah, she showed up.
And she took his bike.
Yeah, she stole his Houlihan. Ran off with his bike and then gave it back to him at work.
At least she brought it back.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, he keeps getting his magic back, which you have to get through fear from normal people.
Yep.
Which you think if he really wanted to get magic, he'd go into like a horror movie, or even the haunted house.
Yeah, just like sit there for like days.
Yeah, and just gather magic. But maybe he's really not that interested.
Maybe
right
he doesn't
now.
want to go back. He doesn't seem like he's too eager to...
Well, he keeps saying once I go back, but he never puts a time
Nope.
on it. Pretty good fighter. He's had 2 fights.
Dude, I want to know where he bought his underwear from.
Oh. Well, he was pretty confident about how much how they were going to last during that fight.
I'm just gonna, like, best quality underwear ever!
Who was it? Was it Suzuno? Who was like, what are you doing in your underwear? Put some clothes on.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I trust these. They're very elastic and they're good. They're durable. And does a little pose. And she's like, how confident are you in that underwear?
Pretty confident.
Very. You'll see. And he was right to be confident because nothing happened to him.
No, they didn't like get any type of holes. I've washed mine, just like normal hand wash. And then they get a hole.
Even when she hit him, right, with a hammer?
Yeah.
And his clothes came off?
Just like exploded, like.
Except for the underwear.
Yeah.
Very durable. I could use some.
Dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
Buy from the same brand.
Let's see.
He's like. I like when he'd be in his demon form and they would like make it really dark around him and he'd say something and then he'd make a joke afterwards. Like it'd make it look really serious and he'd say something like
It's funny.
Right afterwards and you're like, oh, I thought you were gonna threaten to kill me.
No. I'm gonna say a joke. Yeah, very, very different from what he was in
Yeah.
into Isla.
But even Emmy said that. He's not the same Dark Lord
that he was.
that she knew from there.
The one who killed her father, destroyed her village, killed all those people. Yeah.
Very conflicting for her.
And she even brings that up.
Yeah, multiple times I think.
Mm-hmm. About what's up with him. Why is he
Why is he acting like this?
Why wasn't he like that
Where-
in the other dimension where
That is a good point. I mean,
obviously he had it in him
Yeah.
where he could be good,
yeah.
but he
chose to be evil.
yeah, and started destroying everything.
Yeah, but even when he had his magic in, like, our realm, he still didn't do it. Like, he had enough opportunity to, like when they were at the amusement park, I think, and the alligators were attacking. I'm pretty sure he could have just used his magic to just leave right then and there. And then be like, deuces, people.
Yeah.
Or cause enough destruction in the town. But he chose to just like, nope, I'm gonna help.
Well, he really didn't cause much destruction. It was everybody else causing destruction.
Yeah.
He was fixing all of it.
Like, he had the opportunities to cause destruction, but he always chose to fix other people's messes.
Like during the earthquake when they were at the mall?
Yeah.
When he was talking to Chio and it caved in. Instead of using his magic to get away, he used it to fix the mall. Get them all out of there. Well, they didn't fix them all. That
No,
would have been
just
weird. But he got them
everyone
out of
out.
there because he used his magic to create like
A barrier.
not just a barrier, but he made like a tunnel
Yeah.
so that everybody can get out. Like a
Can walk through.
yeah. Pretty sure he said he did that. Emmy was all worried that he was
Yeah.
gonna do something. And he's like, nope,
Evil.
gotta get everybody out of here. And
Gotta get back to the job.
yeah, got work tomorrow.
Can't have Chio-chan
my
not
life.
showing up.
Nope. One, her parents would be upset.
Oh, yeah.
And what, her dad is pretty excited about her.
Like, yeah,
meeting
apparently
the
he's
guy.
really likable because Chio-chan's dad was...
Which is the police officer they met when they first arrived.
Yeah.
The older one. The one that he was talking to and hypnotized. And you only see him twice.
Twice.
The one when he meets him when they first arrive, and after the accident or the incident at the
Well,
mall. After that, you don't really
see him.
see him much. And the mom, I think you only see once. When she's like on the couch once or something, looking at her phone.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the only time you ever meet her.
It's not really even a good memory
No,
of her.
but you know, they're not really that important.
No, they're just kind of side pieces.
Side characters.
That's what I meant. But I was thinking about, like, food.
Side pieces sounds like a gun. It's on
Oh.
the side of a piece.
No. Side characters.
Anything else you want to add about Mao? Anything funny he did?
Yeah, when he grabbed the broom. Like, what is the broom gonna do? When he went to go try to save Chio-chan and Emmy? What? He had, like, no magic.
Well, we saw what he did with it
Well, yeah.
after he got magic. Before then, it was just a broom.
Yeah, I was like, what?
A push broom, I believe.
It was to like at the workplace.
Yeah.
I was just like, what is it? What?
And then he doesn't even go back to work afterwards.
No.
Oh, no, he didn't get his clothes blasted off. He took them off because he was in his work clothes.
Oh, that's right.
And he said that they're like loners.
Oh, and if you break them, you have to buy them, and
Yeah.
you can't afford that.
Yeah, so he took them off. And Suzuno's all like, what are you doing? What are you doing during a fight?
Yeah.
Stop that. Put your clothes back on. No, it's okay. I can't get these damaged. They're loners from work. They get damaged, I have to pay for them. And
I'm not
I can't
gonna.
really afford that right now. Not with Urushihara buying all these video games and
Oh yeah, getting them into mess.
surveillance cameras and tracking devices.
Always buying things.
Yeah, that they can't afford, but buying them, even if they came in handy when he needed to find them
Yeah,
during
but
that incident.
still buying stuff without asking.
Yeah, Ashio wasn't too happy about that. I think that's all I got about him.
I think that was good coverage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Emmy.
Emmy.
We already started talking about her, kind of.
Yeah. Well, let's just keep talking about her.
All right.
Obviously.
Her story was a little sad.
A little bit.
Not
Yeah.
too sad, but I mean,
A little.
I was like, man.
All this happened, and what was she, like 10?
Yeah.
I think she was 10. It's always when they're young. Yeah. And then, what, it was 8 years later when she... So she's, what, like 18, 19?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
She went in.
She
Had
went
to go
into
through all
training to learn how to use her
Holy sword.
holy sword. Better half. I guess apparently belongs to angels, because that one guy was all...
He wanted
He
it.
wanted it back to take it to heaven, because it doesn't belong to humans.
Yeah.
Well, she's not exactly all human, now is she?
Right? Give her. Cut her some slack.
She's half angel, which you think would count.
Yeah, it's like, well. I got some in me.
Yeah, I'm some angel. Don't.
Right? Just because I'm not full angel doesn't mean I'm not one.
Yeah. Pretty much. So yeah, like we said, she's the hero, Emilia. Except when she's the hero, she has gray hair?
Yeah.
Or is
Gray,
it more,
silver.
Yeah, of silver hair.
It's more of a silver, like silver white.
I think I like her better with the silver.
Yeah.
Looks
The
better.
the burgundy one doesn't really do nothing for me.
Yeah.
Makes her look plain, surprisingly. Even though
Typical anime character with your burgundy hair.
Right? God.
Stalker extraordinaire.
Dude.
I mean, she's like all over the
I
place.
need to take lessons from her.
Why? Who are you trying to stalk?
I don't know. You never know.
Trying to stalk Andre?
Maybe.
Trying to see what he's up to at work?
I'm gonna go sit in his trunk.
Is there like a way to get out of the trunk?
I think so.
Alright, because if he tries to get in there and you're still in there,
That's gonna be embarrassing.
yeah, what are you doing in here?
I left something in here.
And then the trunk closed on me. And then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
uh,
Always stalking. Always
Yeah.
stalking. And jumping to conclusions.
oh yeah, all the time.
Super good at jumping to conclusions.
And jealous of Chio. And her big
She's blessed.
blessed. Yeah. Constantly noticing those. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, how can you
How
not
old are you?
notice
Like, How
them?
old are you again? 16? All depressed in the corner now.
Right? Well, I mean, I feel her pain.
Well, she made a good argument. Better to have flat, because it works better with the armor, than to have big ones, because then you gotta get more metal. And
Make sure that they're supported. Yeah, that's just too much.
yeah. Chio wouldn't last. No.
May be able to distract the enemies.
They're demons. It's not gonna be much of a distraction.
Who says demons can't like boobs too?
Nobody. But, I mean, I'm pretty sure they saw plenty when they were killing everybody.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, alright. What else?
Yeah. Oh God, where does she work? She works at like a call center, right?
Yeah, like
Like a helpline
a support
for what though? It's like cell phones?
for everything.
Just everything?
I think it was just like an everything helpline.
A general helpline?
Because there was never just like one specific thing that people would call about. It was always something different. And even when that one person called, no one was like out of the ordinary. When they were like, I know who you are, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm a call
Emmy the
center
hero.
girl.
Emmy the hero. And she's like, how do you know this? Screaming into the thing, and everyone just
What's going
looking.
on over there?
So I mean, they never really specify. So I'm just gonna assume it's one of those call centers that you can call about
Just
anything.
about anything.
Like if you're having problems.
Multiple different items and
Well, there was a lot of people,
merchandise.
so maybe they got transferred to different people for different things.
Apparently she makes pretty good money. She had her
Yeah.
own apartment. Nice apartment.
Living on her own,
Yeah. Able to buy groceries.
had cable.
Actual cable. They don't even have a TV.
No, they just have the laptop.
The laptop, and Lucifer, is using that all the time.
I think he brought it, didn't he?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I think he brought it.
No. Actually, they said they bought it for him.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I remember they said they bought it for him because they were complaining about how much it cost.
Oh yeah, yep, you're right.
Well, Ashio was complaining about how much it cost.
Oh, she didn't like spending any type of money.
Well, he was in charge of their finances.
Yep.
He had to make sure
They
they
could
had
live.
enough money to survive till the next paycheck. Which, did they get paid monthly
I don't know.
or bi-weekly?
Well, they didn't say how much time actually passed,
No, that's true.
so I have no idea.
But yeah, she made friends with Chio, kind of stuck close to her to protect her from
Yep.
Mao. Even though I think he was the one that needed protecting from her.
Right?
I'm pretty sure she'd have jumped on him with the first chance she got. She was already yelling at everybody for getting so close to him.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing?
Stop eating her food! You're supposed to be eating my food!
It's like, I made you. I would make you lunch. Why don't you eat my lunch? And he's like, I can eat both your lunches.
That's not what I want to hear. Jesus. But yeah, what did she say? She would protect her smile?
Yeah, to make sure it never.
Goes away. Pretty much.
Paraphrasing.
And then, right then, they get attacked by the bad guy.
Yep.
And captured.
Well, there
Good job,
goes your
Emmy.
Right. Jinxed it.
Dropping the ball there.
Right?
What happened to protecting her smile? She had no smile then.
No.
A lot of tears, actually. Because, well, Suzuno was there as well, and she wasn't exactly on good terms with her at the time.
No.
Either of them, really.
Especially, she was mad and yelling at, oh, what's his name? Lucifer? Not Lucifer. What was the guy's name with the blue hair? The angel. Like the fallen angel. What was his name? The manager at Kentucky.
Kentucky
Kentucky.
Fried Chicken. I do not remember.
Okay, so well, that guy.
We only saw him twice.
When he was telling, like, Emmy and them, like, oh, God, you're so flat. Unlike that one over there.
He's more my type.
Yeah, and I was like, dang! Getting shut down. And then Chiotron started yelling, like, don't you dare touch me! And then Emmy started yelling, if you touch her, I swear! I was like, well,
What are you going to do?
it's like you're not in the best position.
Well, I'm not going to do anything. But Mao is.
Ooh.
This is co-worker. What is almost like an underling, because he's the manager and she's just an employee.
Yep.
And he's got to protect her. So he'll be coming for her.
That's
Yeah,
all.
whatever. If you think he's actually going to follow these rules. And he did.
Yep.
Climbing the stairs because the elevator was broken.
Oh, dude, I would have been dead. I wouldn't even made it to the top. I would have been like Asha, showing up late, trying to make it up the stairs.
Oh, and when he finally saved her, and he had her like holding her, and he's like, "You're kind of showing."
Oh yeah.
She didn't even get mad. She just like
Just started blushing, just like.
slowly. Don't look. There's not much to see there anyway. So.
Washboard.
Did he call? No. The angel called her that, didn't he? A washboard? Or
Something
some
messed
kind
up.
of board. Oh, man.
And then he went and referenced Chio for being blessed.
Yeah. Emmy does that herself. Just constantly looking. Like you were.
The only person that didn't look at it was Mao. They were right there.
Yeah, especially when they went to the amusement park.
That's what I'm saying. And she was like in the bathing. And
Yeah.
they were just like, blub, 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 blub.
And she's like, so what do you think? Oh, well, the store's nice. It's kind of busy, but it's not what I'm talking about now.
It's like, look at me. Look at him. Notice me.
Wore this for you, and you're not even noticing it.
Yep. And then Emmy's just like, oh, God. Why?
Why? But yeah. God, I was going to bring up something about her, but I... Oh, she's always falling down their stairs.
Dude, those stairs was like the death the death of two characters.
Emmy and Suzuno. Well, I think she only fell down once, though.
Yeah, but she felt like...
Pretty hard.
Yeah.
She actually hit her head. And she had, like, X's in her eyes. I always like it when the characters get the X's in their eyes. Excuse me.
It's okay.
And, but Emmy, she fell down, like, 4 times.
Always falling. Oh, she was so clumsy.
Oh, and then when he caught her once, why? She...
Oh, and then she hit him. I was like, why would you do that? Just let him catch you and set you down.
She, what, kneed him in the face?
Yeah, like, whoa! And he was like...
And then he drops her, and she hits her head. And I had no sympathy for her.
No, it's like, dude, just let him catch you.
It's like, I know you don't like him, but,
No need.
yeah. There was no need to actually knee him in the face while he caught you and saved you from hurting yourself.
It's like he tried to be nice, and he got kneed in the face.
For his troubles. And then you hurt your head. Man. She did most of the fighting against Lucifer and Orba.
Yeah.
The first actual fight in the show.
Mm-hmm. The fight scenes were good.
Yeah, because Mao was too busy holding up the was it a bridge?
Yeah,
or
like
a highway. The highway, because it was like cars and stuff.
yeah, he was trying to support it so no one would die.
But apparently it's still heavy when you're trying to use your magic.
Well, yeah, I imagine. Can barely lift a box full of heavy like books. I'm like,
Well, I mean, for you, yeah, but he had his muscles and everything back.
well, yeah, but jeez, that's a. People are fat.
It's Japan. They're not that fat there.
You don't know.
I've been to Japan.
There could have been one fatty.
One fatty's not going to make it really difficult.
One fatty and then all of the cars.
The car should be nothing to him. He was the demon lord.
Yeah, I know. But
Maybe he was straining to try not to, like, accidentally toss it into the air.
oh, like trying to keep it balanced instead of being like, whoa.
Yeah. Because, I mean, he didn't want to kill anybody.
Oh no. His entire goal was not to.
But yeah, she did most of the fighting during that. Because, well, obviously Mao was busy.
Occupied.
And,
What was
well,
Ashio
actually,
doing?
Ashio was helping. He actually was
Fought.
in that fight.
I think that was the only fight he was really in
Yeah.
the entire show.
Well, except for the one at the beginning. You know, when Emmy and them
Yeah.
were attacking the castle. I think he fought her a little bit. He's obviously... No, he was fighting the one girl that was on her team. And that, like, short-haired dude.
Oh, yeah.
He was fighting them. And Mao was fighting Emmy. And I think Orba.
Yeah, I remember.
But yeah, she was all disappointed that Orba was working with Lucifer. Because
Yeah.
she was one of her
Mentors.
allies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turns on her. Oh, well, we got to get rid of you because church says so.
Like, oh, whoa.
Typical church.
Turning. When things start to look bad, they get rid of whatever it is.
Yep. That's how it works. And Emmy was, well, you'd think they'd want to keep her around.
Right? Since she was the only one really tracking
Doing much.
him.
Oh, and when she tried to kill him with the little knife,
Oh!
the one she bought at the 1 yen, the 100 yen store.
Yeah.
Because he's like, I got that same knife. It's like this big, and she's like trying to stab him with it.
He's like, what are you doing?
trying to slay you. That's what I'm trying to do. Nope, not happening. And then she got all embarrassed. Doesn't matter what I use. Why aren't you using your holy sword? You're running out of magic too, aren't you?
She had magic beverages, though. Jesus.
That was later, though.
I know, but still.
And then what was it? I remember I was all confused because Orba had some of her drinks.
Oh, yeah, and then...
I realized later that he had her bag.
Yeah, Lucifer had the bag.
Yeah, she probably had some in the bag. And
yeah. That's why he was like, I'm gonna take this, thank you. Emmy will be really mad.
If I don't give it back to her.
He's like, what? Boom!
Uppercut.
Brown. And then he's like, alright, gotta go.
Yeah. And her, what was it, Emmy's friend? The one who kept trying to get her and Mao together? It's like, are you going to go see Mao?
She was a nosy one.
It's a guy, isn't it? I want to meet him.
She was super nosy.
I want to see him for myself.
And then she wasn't even impressed.
Nope. Oh, so this is him? Alright. Whatever. I don't see what...
I don't see what the big deal is.
But then she's still going. You going to see Mao?
Secretly impressed.
Secretly. She was into Ashia, though. You could tell. I could see it.
When he went to Kentucky for research.
When he was researching the food. God, what was he? He was, yeah, I know they said something specific. Not just research, but,
infiltrate.
Yeah, infiltrating the Kentucky to get intel on their food and
what they're
their
feeding
customer
them
service
to make it different.
And I'm pretty sure it was basically what Ashia said. Just that it was something new.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted to see what it was all
Try
about.
It out.
Because there was nothing really special about it.
Yeah.
And then it died down after a bit, and everything went back to normal. Yeah. But either way, her and her friend, you don't really see them too much together.
No, but when she did show up, they were funny.
Want to go to dinner? Oh, I'm sorry, I got something to do.
I'm busy.
It's Mao, isn't it?
Gonna go do him? Is that why? Just say it!
No! Jesus. Got other things to do, like stalk him.
I have to follow him from afar. Jeebus.
Follow him from afar. Like Homura following Madoka.
Right in the shadows. But not even as well.
No.
Just broad daylight.
She's not on Homura's level of stalking.
I don't want to be on her level. Her level's scary.
It's the best kind.
Yeah, but she could be under your bed. And I'm like, if you hear breathing at night, it's just her.
Homura, is that you? No.
Just go back to sleep. Okay.
Alright, anyway, this isn't the Madoka review, so... anything else you want to add about Amy?
No. She was a good character. But I'm more excited for Chio.
Oh, well, we haven't gotten to her yet.
Yeah, no. I'm excited.
We're talking about Urushihara now.
Oh, shit.
Lucifer.
Oh, Lucifer?
Who started off as a villain.
I like him better as... Just like he was a gamer. And
they called him, I think it's called a Neat. Yeah.
Because I asked you what it was, and I was like,
yeah.
What is that?
Basically, they just sit around in the house, they play video games and watch anime.
They live the dream.
Don't do anything, really. Just the life I want. And he's living it, even if he gets yelled at all the time for buying stuff.
Goals.
But yeah, he started off as a villain with Orba.
He was cool when they
I wonder why he didn't get all buff and change his form when...
He was still like the same.
Same size and everything.
Just grew wings.
Yeah. Black wings. Which were cool.
I like black wings. They just add some. They just do something for me.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm just like,
means you're a demon.
Well, I can believe it.
Because angels have white wings.
I know.
And you don't like white wings.
Because they're basic.
Psh, you're basic.
I know. But
yeah, Lucifer, I think is my favorite.
Lucifer?
Lucifer.
I liked his life was my favorite.
He was my favorite just because he's always like
buying things and
buying things. He didn't really do much. He was funny.
Yeah.
He was like when he sent them to the school just to get his video game system.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Hey, I know this school. Oh, there's a thing here. Maybe I could send them over there to get my game system. I tell them the story about this and send them on their way."
So they can go.
Well, did you find a game system? What was it? It was a PSP. What they call it? A playing states?
Yeah.
Or was that something else?
I don't remember what they called it, but it was something where you're like, what?
I think it was Playing States Portable or something.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, okay, could you bring that to me?
He called him and everything.
Did
he was tracking him, I think.
Did you just send us here to get your game system? What? No.
No, but if
since
it's there,
you found it,
you can just pick it up.
me and Orba were living there. You saw all the trash
And all
around
the food.
there. And I'm pretty sure that is where Suzuno came in from, because they had the noodle bag there too. And I think it was outside when she was watching them.
Yep.
But yeah, it's not even. He was funny. You couldn't really pull much over on him. He was
pretty level-headed.
Level-headed and kind of smart, actually.
Really good. He knew how to play people.
Yeah.
Like he played that one dude, Orba.
Yeah. Oh, when he thought he was going to join him again?
Yeah.
He's like, "Can I get Emmy's bag?"
Can I see that?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Why, though? Oh, I gotta give it back to Emmy, and if it's damaged, she's gonna kill me.
Yeah, she'll be mad if I don't give it back to her or I end up losing something.
And then he punches him. Uppercut. Boom.
That was good. And he was smart that he let, like, the fear rise before he did that. So Mal can get his
Magic.
power
Yeah.
to win the fight.
I know that's what Suzuno was trying to do when she's like, "If I destroy this whole place." He's like, "No, it's too late for that.
Yeah.
Look up there." The moon's all, like, enlarged. It's like, "I've already got a plan going. Don't worry about it. Go back and help Mao."
I already got something happening.
Yeah. Don't worry. And the last episode, he ends up buying all of those mattresses.
Oh my!
Fire extinguishers and water purifiers.
Why would you even think to buy all of it?
Well, apparently, they called it a selling scam. He thought he was selling something.
Oh.
But when he signed the contract, it was actually him buying all of that stuff. I guess as like almost like a trade almost, but they still had to pay money for it. Which I think was like 128,000 yen.
Yeah.
Which I believe is around $1,200.
Yeah, see, no.
$1,300. You buy a new computer for that. A new
Desktop.
editing and rendering computer. Which definitely need, but yeah, that's a lot of money, and money they don't have.
Yeah, no, he was super smart. But then he knew when he was wrong. He's like, wait, no, I got it! Don't get it! Like when, what was it, Ashia or Mao, that when he got the package and then he tried beating him to it and then they went there first. He was like sitting there like, no.
What did he buy, a game? He bought a game, didn't he? Oh, God.
And he's like, it wasn't me!
And it was, I think it was either the last episode or the episode before last, where it was the one where Chio was yelling at Mao for eating Suzuno's food.
Uh-huh.
And she's all yelling at him about how...
Oh!
And he's like, "Geez, why don't you say what you mean, Chio?" And she's like, "Shut up, Lucifer." Or, well, Urushihara.
Yeah.
She didn't say Lucifer. They never called each other by their demon names.
No.
Even around people who knew that they were demons.
No, they still kept it pretty solid.
Using your Earth name right now. So, yeah, they're going to call you that. What kind of name is Urushihara?
It's a cool one.
Okay, other than that.
Oh. I don't know. Just sounds cool.
Alright, well, what else?
I thought he was always super funny, and he was, like, always listening.
Yeah, even when you thought he wasn't.
Yeah, like when Ashio was like dying in the bathroom. And he's like, oh, God, what am I supposed to eat?
Oh, when he called the hospital
Yeah.
for the ambulance. He goes, I'm calling an ambulance for you. No! No, that's probably not covered under our insurance. But it was.
He took the insurance card and everything. Orba.
Oh, God. Well, I think he only took it so that he could get their address.
Oh yeah, so rude though.
Could have just wrote it down.
No need to punch poor Ashio in the stomach.
Yeah, he's got enough issues with his stomach right now. He doesn't need you punching him in it.
But he was super funny. I liked him when he joined sides. Even when
Yeah.
he was a villain, though, he was still pretty solid.
Yeah.
He was still funny.
It did kind of suck the way they treated him, though.
Yeah, they were always so mean to him, not giving him the good food.
Yeah. Or, like, the good drinks. What is it? They got all that stuff from the landlady, and they didn't have enough of that one drink. And they're like, oh, he can get just regular
Oh yeah.
like, water or something. He's like, what?
He's like, what?
Why?
I live here. Why can't I get it? Why do they get it?
Yeah, she doesn't even live here.
I remember that.
Always treating him badly. But he's still loyal to them.
Yeah, no matter, he had the opportunity to be bad, but he still stayed good.
Yep.
And faithful to them, which is good in a character. Keep their loyalty. Not a fan of when people do betray. Not my thing. Not a fan of it.
Well, I can tell. Especially from the Shimonita review.
Exactly. So I appreciate that he stayed loyal
He
throughout.
tricked the guy
Yeah.
into thinking he was
He
going
was
to go back with him.
Manipulated him into thinking what he needed him to do to get what he needed to help Mao.
Can't trust a demon.
Can't trust no demon. Can't trust no demon.
Oh, God. And he really loved his lifestyle.
He did. He was very happy with what he did.
Not just what he did, but like the way he lives.
Yeah.
Like, just doing nothing, playing games, on the
Going
computer all the time.
He knew he was living the dream.
Living the dream. Ugh. Got something in my throat.
Oh, you good?
I think so.
Okay.
I think I just need to take a drink.
Okay.
Alright, well, anyway. Continue.
Yeah, but he was just like, that's the dream life. And even in the anime, he knew. He knew that that's the best life to be living.
Yeah.
Where you could just be on the computer, doing whatever, not doing nothing, don't have to worry about the bills, just games. Let's track some people. Let's buy some stuff.
And he put it in her purse. When
When did he have time? Maybe when she left it on the floor when they were eating?
Maybe. And I wonder when he bought them.
I don't know.
I know he said that if he was to buy something, he'd order it and
When they're
have
gone.
it delivered when they weren't there. So he probably did that.
When they were gone and then just waited.
Was there a time when he had her purse other than the end? I'm trying to think.
No.
Do you think maybe when he saw the drinks? Because didn't he see the drinks before? And he's like, "What's this?" He's
Yeah.
drinking,
When
like,
it was on the floor and he picked.
he probably put it in there then. That's what I'm thinking. Gave him a chance to actually.
Used it as an excuse for having it.
Yeah.
Instead of her being like, what are you doing?
Oh, well, she was still. What are you doing? But
Well, yeah, but not just like.
he wasn't just digging through her purse for no reason.
Yeah.
I think it fell over and it rolled out.
Yeah.
And he's like, drinking energy drinks now, or health drinks?
Yeah.
Shut up.
Don't go through my stuff.
But he didn't really do a whole lot throughout the show. But
But
when he was in there, he was funny.
He was
I
good when he was
liked
there.
him a lot. Anything else you want to add about him? We're up to your favorite now.
Chio!
Or Mrs. Mao, if she would have it the right way.
Yas. Yas.
He just needs to let her know what's going on.
Dude, either put her in the friend zone or take her out.
Don't just leave her hanging.
Don't dangle her.
No.
She's a beautiful creature. Don't do it to her.
No. No, no. Not only that, but I'm pretty sure she shook him around pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she could beat him up if she wanted.
Which is surprisingly. I don't know what it is with the women of like the anime world having like superhuman strength.
Oh, it was funny when he says that he had that box lunch from Suzuno.
Oh my god, yes.
And she's all like, "Oh, I got a new neighbor, and she made me a lunch." She's like, "Her?"
Her?
And that's when she's shaking him like, "What?
Who
Did
is
she hand make this?"
Did she make all their hands? Let me see it! And he's like, here. And he's like, wait, there's a second part. And she's like,
"Wait, I gotta
hold on.
compose myself.
Hold on.
Gotta prepare myself for what might come up."
Okay. And then it was the heart. And she's like, ah!
And then she calls Emmy. We got a problem with Mao.
What happened?
He had a box lunch that was
made from someone else. What?
And she's like, "What? I thought this was an emergency." Like he went evil again.
Something else.
Oh god, I'd say she was my favorite female character
She's definitely my favorite.
in the show.
Made the lols. Always.
Emmy had her moments. Suzuno was, well, Suzuno. She was okay.
She was
But
alright.
Chio was
My favorite.
was funny.
I liked her. She was always making comments. Her actions always made me laugh. Like, we already brought it up, but when she was, like, telling Mao her feelings, and then Suzuno walked up, and she was like, ah, ah!
Freaking out.
He was screaming, and then rode off on the bike, and was like, ah. He's like, wait! My bike! She's already gone.
Yeah, she's already around the corner and probably at home. I mean, she had to work that night anyway, so she's probably getting ready. After she calmed down.
Processed it.
Who knows how long that took? An hour, maybe? She was pretty, man, my mind can't think of words today.
My mind can't put words together.
Shaken up, I guess, about
Yeah.
that whole thing. Just the fact that she was there to hear her confession and everything.
She just witnessed him just, like, not say anything, and her just lay her heart out.
Yep. Not what she wanted.
But even after that, she's still...
Well, she already knew. Why
Yeah.
get all worked up about it again? There's no point. Now I'm just going to argue with you because you're cooking his food and he's eating it.
Yeah.
When he should be eating mine.
Even when, like, after Chio told Mao that and he didn't say anything, she still, like, talked so highly of him. She, like, really cared about him. And it's not like, well, he's not telling me nothing, so whatever, I do what I want.
No, she
stayed loyal. And she's like, he's gonna come and help me because he's my manager.
Well, I'm pretty sure she was hoping it was for some other reason.
Yeah, but...
Because when he actually said the reason, that
She
it
was
was
like-
because he was her manager and he needed to protect her, she's like, oh,
She was just like, that's not it.
dang it, Mal. Why?
It's like, why couldn't you just say you were here to save her? Why did you
Yeah.
have to just throw that in her face and make her feel bad?
It's like, okay, just diminish this as a moment for me.
Right, just couldn't even let me have it for a minute.
Flaunting everything she had just to get his attention.
Right, went and got a bathing suit, put it on. How does this look?
A new kind of tight green dress for their first date.
Yeah, always.
Oh, that was funny when Emmy's like, got a new green dress and, whoa, look at those.
Oh my god.
She had to do a double take because she was going by. I was like, whoa, wait a second.
Whoa!
What?
When did those get there? I know that's not what you said, but that's what I would have thought.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus!
What the heck? Why does this little girl have...
He's real?
On more than one occasion, she was like that.
Always trying to process her boobs.
Yeah. There's no processing it.
No, they're just they're amazing. Because we're not all blessed.
No. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what else about her.
When she went to Mao's house and everything, and
What,
then
the first time?
No, when she opened the door and Suzuno was in there, just sitting there,
Oh.
and she was like, "Who
Well, it was a step in the right direction from the first time she showed up.
Yep.
When Emmy was there, and then she just ran off.
Just like freaked out. I think she screamed.
No, she was.
Did she fall?
No, she didn't fall.
Okay.
No, if she fell, she wouldn't have really gone anywhere. That was when Lucifer showed up for the first time.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
She was somewhere in the city, like crying, all upset at herself for running off.
Oh yeah, helping fuel.
Yeah. And then Lucifer got her. Luckily, it was just Lucifer.
Yeah. She wasn't one to back down from anyone, though. She still ran her mouth.
Oh, yeah. She had one of those ghetto mouths.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. I'm going to tell you off.
I'm going to tell you how it is.
Yeah. She definitely just told you whatever was on her mind.
Didn't care at all.
Nope.
I love that about her. She was just like,
Nope. Not
girl.
Let's see. She
When they went to like the haunted house and everything, how she just like ran past them.
When she saw that thing in the window.
I would have ran too.
Oh, I wouldn't even have been there.
I would have tried.
I don't like haunted houses.
See, I like the ones where I'm like in something that's already moving, because if I'm not, if I have to physically like walk through it, I'm gonna be a pansy and just stand there. I think that's what I did once in a haunted house. Like I got super freaked out, so I stood in a corner like squatting on the floor. I was like, no.
Oh, man, I was watching this video on haunted houses, like the top 10 scariest haunted houses. The number one wasn't even like scary.
Oh no.
It was more like torture.
Oh.
They just bring you in there and then they like torture you until you give up. They like tie you up and they waterboard you and they do all these things, and then you have to see how long you last. That's not scary. That's just torture.
That's just gonna plot your death.
Yeah.
It's like, how long would you last in a horror movie? Well, about a minute.
We'd be those people in that commercial that are like, let's go into the barn. What about the car that's turned on?
It's
What, are you an idiot?
It's right there! Let's go!
We gotta go into the barn. The guy's behind him like, what? Like the killer?
He's like, what?
A bunch of idiots. Like, let's go into the woods.
Yeah, Chio, like, she ran so fast
that
they, like, lost her. They're
if
like,
I was actually in there, yeah, I would have ran just like her.
Yeah, like, oh, she was so fast. She was just like, that's how you know it's serious, when the anime characters, like, have their hands, like, up like this.
In the straight.
Yep, like the straight, they're just like...
Aerodynamic. And then Emmy and Suzuno were looking for her and found that kid.
Oh, yeah. Oh, see? I'd be afraid that I'd punch someone in the face, though, if they came at me. Because it would just be like natural instincts.
But the kid didn't even go up to him. They went up to the kid.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's why I couldn't go in a haunted house. Because I'd get scared and I'd be like, oh God!
Kick. Just kick a kid in the face.
Be in handcuffs, have to call you guys. So I kicked a kid in the face!
You scared me, though. It was justified.
I need you guys to come get me. I need bail.
Well, we can't really afford that.
Yeah, it's like, oh.
How long are you supposed to be in jail? And you're just gonna have to tough it out. Don't drop the soap.
Oh my God. But Jesus.
Oh, yeah. See, I wouldn't even have gone up to the kid.
Yeah, no, see, I would have saw that and I would have been like, I'm turning around.
This is a haunted house, and there is a kid crying in the corner. I don't care if it is a real kid. I am leaving, because this could turn out bad.
See, I would have been torn. It's like, do I turn around? Or do I try to, like, go against the wall and be like, I'm gonna walk past you?
Walk past him. Because if you go back, you're just gonna go through everything again.
Yeah. But you don't know if it's gonna chase you. See, that's where I'd go. I went to Great America, where everything, like, where those people just come up and try to scare you. I hated the people that had, like, roller skates, where they'd hide behind things and just, like, come at you. No, just zip right in front of you and go in your face and scream. And I'd be like, oh, God. I'm like,
Clothesline.
Dude, I'm like, I'm sorry if I punch you in advance, but
You had it coming.
they can smell the fear. I feel like that's how it is in any haunted house. That's why they found Chio and Emmy and Suzuno.
They were all on the bench. Emmy and Suzuno were all depressed because they're not supposed to be scared.
Yeah, they're like,
They've dealt with worse. They've seen actual demons.
And they were just sitting there and they're like, man, this is embarrassing.
And then they went into the reptile area. Chio was apparently afraid of lizards and reptiles. Didn't seem too bad after she had gone in there.
Yeah, got the monkey.
Seemed pretty fine. No, I'm not talking about the monkey.
Yeah, but you got the monkey out in there, I think.
Which had its mind on something else.
Yeah, it was just laying there like...
And the owner even said, oh, he likes big boobs, so... Yeah, that's why he ran up to you.
Walked right past your friend.
Look at Emmy. That's the whole reason he ran past Emmy. Because I think she was the one holding her arms out, wasn't it? Wasn't she?
Yeah.
And it just jumped right past her and right into Chio. All nuzzling in there.
It's like,
Like, oh, well, okay, Mr.
Alright,
Monkey.
just gonna hold it.
Named Mao.
I loved how she said Mao's name. Mao-san.
Oh my god.
That will resonate with me.
Forever.
Forever. Just forever. Mao-san.
When she's trying to be dramatic. It's all the time though.
Yeah. I loved it. I was like, oh.
God. Did she make him lunches?
Yeah.
Pretty sure she did, yeah.
Because remember he was at...
I don't mean
she
at the
brought-
house. I mean, like, did she bring him? Like, after that whole incident with the one...
I think she did.
'Cause
But I don't know if he ate it.
Oh, I'm sure he ate it. It'd be kind of rude if he did. Be like, I don't want your stinking lunch.
Get out of here.
There's no hearts in this.
It doesn't got 2 layers.
No, that'd be rude.
I know. Probably did eat
I
it.
made you a lunch. Oh, wow, this is so good. Right underneath the trash. Man, I'm going to be so full.
Oh my god, that's so rude.
Exactly. No, don't do that to Chio.
No, Chio's too nice for that.
Yeah. Unless you make her mad.
Yeah. And then she's
Oh, God.
scary.
It also reminds me of the same scene I brought up with Urushihara, where she was going on about how Mao was eating Suzuno's lunch. I know I brought this up multiple times.
Yeah.
But and Urushihara was like, "Why don't you just tell him how you really feel?" And she's like, "Shut up, shut up, Urushihara."
Like, don't get involved. You don't know. Far tried.
Yeah. She just didn't care after a while. It's just like, shut up. It's none of your business.
It's not for beeswax.
God, who else did she say that to? She said, did she tell a couple people to be quiet?
Did she tell Ashia to be quiet once?
Maybe. No, she was nicer to Ashia. Because he was taking care of Mao. Should we just segue into him?
Yeah, let's just... That was a good segue.
Yeah, that was a good segue. So let's just talk about Ashia and his...
Always sick!
Yeah.
Jesus! I don't know what it was about our dimension and our realm. He just couldn't handle it.
The whole second half of the show, he was sick. Either he ate bad food or too much food.
But dude, you would think that it would, like... It would pass. He was sick for so long. But like I said earlier, they didn't really say how much time actually had passed in the show.
I think they were all different things. Because the first time, or one of the first times he got sick was because he ate too many of the noodles that Suzuno had brought them. It was like 2-3 boxes of noodles.
Yeah, just stacked on stacked on
noodles.
stacked.
I mean, how... If you're giving a gift, don't give them 3 boxes.
Yeah.
Maybe a box.
Don't give him 3 boxes of the same thing.
Yeah. Okay, you got udon in there. Maybe ramen noodles?
Yeah, just mix it up. Maybe some beef.
Maybe some crab?
Yeah, something, you know. I know that they like to put,
Kobe?
like...
No, Kobe beef is too expensive.
Yeah. put different things in there. But no, I was like, Jesus. But he was always sick. He just couldn't handle it. No matter what he got or what the situation was.
He's just lucky he got sick when Lucifer was there. Because at least he'd have somebody to make fun of him.
Yeah. I like how when he would always be on the floor, like, crying and like, oh, I'm dying. And then he would just, like, scoot into the bathroom backwards.
Oh, my God.
Or, like we've already mentioned earlier, we were talking about Mao, how, like, he showed up late to the fight scene. He was all in his demon form and everything.
Got it. He said, I had to go home to get my mantle. So why'd you even show up? It's already done.
He would have made it if he would have gotten his mantle.
You should have just came straight there.
I'm pretty sure Mao was fighting his underwear. I don't think he would have cared if you wouldn't have had your mantle.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he definitely was just fighting in his underwear.
Yeah, so he's like, dude!
If you would have shown up in your hospital gown, he wouldn't have cared.
He would have understood.
He'd been like, okay, you're coming from the hospital, that's fine. Look at me, I'm in my boxers.
Yeah.
Or, actually, I think they were more,
briefs.
Boxer briefs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go get your mantle.
Just
There's
come.
a fight going on.
Just come to the fight. Oh my God.
Maybe he thought it'd be more,
dramatic?
More dramatic, and maybe he thought the fight wouldn't end so quick.
I felt bad though. God.
He's on his knees crying.
He's like, I failed you. That day just wasn't the day for Ashia. First he has to go to the hospital. He's like, wait, don't put another bag. Is it covered by your insurance? Then he leaves and gets punched in the stomach. And then they're like, you really do need it. He's like, no.
They give it to him anyway.
And
then he goes to get his mantle. Shows up after the fight is over. And gets yelled at for even showing up. Oh my God.
Ashia. He was still funny. But I think he was funny because of all, like...
everything that was happening.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts is when they're at the Lucifer fight. When they're fighting Lucifer. And, well, actually, when they first see that it's Lucifer, him and Mao.
Yeah.
And Mao brings up that not even B-movie villains will say stuff like Lucifer is saying. And Ashia's like, 1 second, my lord. Where did you get money to go to the movies?
Pause.
It's out of my allowance. And even after he got shot, like in the shoulder, he's like, at least go on the first of the month. They have discounts that day. Didn't even care that he got shot.
No.
He was still going on about the discounts at the movie
He
theater.
was a very dedicated, like...
financial guy.
I'd want him financing my money.
Yeah, I'd probably have like a lot of money by now if he was organizing my paycheck.
Organizing my funds. He'd make sure everything was paid, but still make sure I had money.
Then again, I'd also probably be really skinny because we wouldn't have any money for food.
That's true.
We'd have like 4 things in the fridge.
He'd be like Grandpa.
He'd make it last for a month.
He'd be like Grandpa with the sales.
Yeah. Well, around here, yeah. Or like Saitama.
Oh my God, yes.
From One Punch Man.
Wait! I gotta go get it! Oh my God, he was so funny. Like when he was working for the people that was doing the sales scam and told Mao that he couldn't do it, couldn't give him the bat.
It's like, you mean I've been working for an evil organization without knowing it? And Emmy's like, I'm surprised a demon is upset that he's working for an evil organization.
Oh my God.
I think he was more upset that he talked to Mao on the phone and pretty much told him, yeah, we can't do nothing about it. what was it? They had sold him a set of 7 for the sheets,
Yeah.
but it was only a set of 5.
So he couldn't go and return it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we sell them in sets of 7. Well, I only got 5.
Oh well.
we can't return partial
Dang.
products. So.
Well, can I exchange the water purifiers? No. See, that has to be returned with that. And
It's tested once it's brought in, and after that, it's technically used. So no.
I'm just like, oh my god.
I think that's what he was more upset about.
Yeah.
But he still looked pretty disappointed that he was working for an evil,
He's like, at least.
scam company.
He's like, at least let me know.
At least tell me we're scamming people.
So I'm not getting thrown a curveball.
That was. Oh my god, he did have some of the funnier moments.
Yeah.
And what was it? When he told Emmy's friend their story,
Oh yeah.
quote unquote, about why Emmy and Mao don't get along, because they had worked for rival construction companies.
Yep. He was good at coming up with things on the spot.
Yeah, that was right then and there. I am pretty sure he didn't think of a story like that to begin with.
Yeah, no. That was impressive.
Excuse me. Yeah.
He was pretty good.
Or when he's helping Mao with his outfit for his date. And he's like, you can't be wearing the same clothes from that one place. You need something else. What's wrong with that place? Apologize to everybody who shops there. It's like, you can't be wearing the same outfit for a date. All right? I think even then he asked him about if he got her feelings, and he said he understood.
Yeah. I don't know.
Now it's just ignoring her feelings
Yeah.
by not saying anything. At least say something. Okay, I'm going to keep saying that. At least say something. Hope somebody in the comments, I got to look up the name, actually did say that there's 18 volumes for the light novel.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe they would get an answer.
And the anime is only the first 2.
So they can make more and more seasons.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, they could make at least 8 more seasons, and we only got the 1.
Oh.
And this was back, I think, in 2012.
Oh, that's... I'm upset.
I think it was 2012. I think it was the same year Attack on Titan came out. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that. Either way, yeah. Ashia was funny.
Yeah.
I really liked him. When they first arrived and he's all trying to use magic in front of the cops.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got his hand up in the air and they're just looking at him.
Like, what are you doing?
Crazy otaku. That's what I would have been thinking. Because it was like cosplay, almost. At least that's what the cops would have thought.
Yeah.
Cosplay people. Always get the weirdos at night.
God, go back into your cave.
Please let me go back into my cave. And then he was the only one actually eating at the police station.
Yeah.
They gave him the food. What was it, katsudon? And Mao didn't even really eat. And then when he went to go get him, he's stuffing his face.
He's like,
got rice on his cheeks.
He was like,
my lord! I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, he was hungry. I mean, come on.
can't help.
Oh, and was it him and Urushihara who passed out when they saw the landlady's picture?
Yeah, but I mean...
He warns him, don't look at the picture.
Don't look! Save your eyes.
He ended up seeing it anyway. It fell out of, some kind of letter.
The envelope.
Yeah, the envelope. And he went to pick it up, and it was just plain view. Man.
Good times, good times.
Pretty mean. But, whatever. Anything else you want to add about Ashia?
Not about Ashia.
So we're on to the last character. Suzuno.
I don't...
Or Crestia Bell. It's her real
I felt
name.
bad about her character.
Yeah.
Like, her backstory was, like...
Being just like some assassin for the Inquisition.
Basically taking care of their
like,
dirty work.
Seemed like at first she was fine, but it looked like as
Time went on.
Yeah, and she just got like tired of having to kill all these people.
Kill all the people that they just didn't want to deal with anymore, or was making them. Was making them look bad.
Yeah.
It's just like no longer killing people for a reason. It's just kind of killing them because you don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. With her hammer.
Her hammer.
Huge hammer.
Poisoning
which was
people.
Just in her hair.
Her little clip.
Okay.
Like I said in one
like
of the
that.
episodes, I think it was the first time she actually pulled it from her hair.
Episode 12.
I was like, man, if a guy were to ever pull that from her hair, he'd be like, oh my god! Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what he would do. That's,
Yep,
that's
there
the
you
noise he
go.
would make. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a heavy hammer.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's pretty big, and I'm pretty sure she's pretty strong, being from the other dimension.
Yeah.
I
mean, it was heavy enough to smash someone's like head and
through
body.
Through the cement, because she hit Mao, and he went straight through whatever building they were on, or they were on a bridge.
Yep.
Down onto the cement, and actually push him into the cement a little bit.
Yeah, and then that's how she murdered one of the characters that she was assigned to, was just with her hammer.
Yeah, the only one who wasn't poisoned. She probably killed that guy at the bottom of the stairs too with the hammer. He was pretty bloody.
Yeah, so I mean, probably really heavy, but I mean, dang. Her story just was really, like, where she came from, and you could see it was like a conflicting thing with herself.
Yeah, she was fighting with herself because she knew she had orders, but she didn't want to...
They were conflicting what she was seeing and what she was witnessing herself.
Yeah. Because, I mean, she's technically supposed to kill Mao. Possibly Emmy, too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was Emmy as well. But, I don't know, because wasn't she telling the church? Because she was the one who had the hood on.
Yeah.
And,
I think she was defending Emmy.
yeah.
So she wouldn't have to kill her. She didn't have any problem going to kill Mao until she actually went and spent some time with him.
Which probably wouldn't have happened if Emmy wouldn't have confused her feelings about the situation. She thought she was all into Mao. Like, God, another one? Another one I gotta keep from getting into Mao's
stop
pants?
It! Oh, like you let anyone in.
Maybe if Chio drugged him.
It would have to be. Or she'd have to be as assertive as Anna.
Just kind of rape him in the
Just
room.
try and take it.
Just be like, get in the bathroom, Ashia.
Go!
Things are gonna happen in here.
Plug your ears if you don't want to hear.
You too, Lucifer. Don't mind me, I'm just on the computer.
Not gonna pay attention.
Go about your business. Put my headphones on. Yeah, she had, I think out of most of them, she had the biggest character development?
Yeah.
In the shortest amount of time.
Yeah, she grew the most. Definitely.
Because, yeah, she went in there to kill Mao, and then ended up becoming one of his
friends. But she still said that if the time ever came that she would
Yeah, that's why
kill
I did
him.
that.
Yep.
Because she's still going to kill him if time. If any kind of situation comes up where it looks like he needs to be killed.
Yep.
Same with Emmy. Emmy's in the same situation.
Yep.
Right now, he's helping people and just going about his business and working his job and
actually contributing. But if he ever showed signs that he was going back to his ways, they would be like...
I did think it was funny how in Emmy's dream in the last episode, where he's all like talking about how he's finally going to take over the country.
Oh, yeah.
And she's just like, what? Like, not even, okay, it's time to take him out. Just, what? She had that confused look on her face. And then she woke up like it was a nightmare. Which, not much of a nightmare.
Yeah, no.
I mean, jeez. Chio's is more of a nightmare. He was leaving.
I'm going back. I can't take you. Mouse-Son.
I'll be a demon for you. Demoness. Yeah.
My mouth is like a demon.
How would she know?
I don't know.
I am pretty sure she's never done anything before.
Oh, well, I meant like she runs her mouth.
True. That's not the way it came off.
Oh, yeah, no, my bad. That's not what I meant. I meant like she's got like the ghetto mouth.
No. That is not what it sounded like.
Oh, no.
It sounded like you were saying something perverted.
Oh, no, sorry. I meant like she's got the sass mouth, like a demon.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
I had to clarify that a bit. Not like this is a PG show or anything, but still.
God.
And her traditional
Outfits.
Yeah.
No matter where she went, even when she went to like the amusement park.
Yeah, she had that traditional bathing suit on, and everybody they were like,
God.
"Are you serious?
Are you really wearing that?
Come here." What did they get her a one piece?
Yeah.
Something at least a little more
I think she was wearing
modern
shorts and a one piece.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, God, you're at an amusement park where there's water. That's not. I mean, I know that's probably the way traditional style for that, but still.
Yeah, you don't have to do it now.
No. If we ever get a pool at the building, like one of those little kiddie pools, then you can wear this.
Yeah.
But we're out in public. So
Don't.
put on a bathing suit.
Yeah, it's like wear something else.
Maybe nothing like Chio because you can't fill it out. But
Yeah, me and you, we can't do this.
She was the only one who didn't seem to really care
Nope.
about what Chio's upper half looked like.
Well, she kind of just looked at him and was like,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Emmy was the one who was like, the size doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Trying to justify her smallness. I also thought it was funny when she's talking to Mao. I think it was when he first arrived, and he's all saying, and to think I let you just go about your business and all this and that. Someone from the Inquisition, and she's like, "Wait, do you know who I was?" It's like, "Of course I knew who you were."
Yeah, it's
Do you
like,
think some girl just moves into an apartment building and starts taking care of 3 guys she doesn't even know? And they show Lucifer at the apartment, and he's like, "Oh, some of Suzuno's noodles are still here. Smells kind of sacred-y, but I don't know, I'll still eat it."
oh, so good.
Oh man, like she thought she was fooling anybody.
Yeah, it's like, dude.
Really, I mean, a girl
Come
who doesn't
now.
just start
So
taking
traditional.
care of her neighbors like that, even if she feels like she owes them for saving her.
Yeah, but
No,
no, it
doesn't happen.
She didn't think it through all the way.
Nope. You got close to them, but they knew who you were, and nice hair.
I know. I was like, oh, it's in my face.
Gave them a bunch of noodles.
Started making them food.
Started making them food. Gave him a box of lunch that gave Chio a
Heart attack. Couldn't process it.
No. Just so many misunderstandings with her.
Yeah.
When Emmy's all trying to tell her, don't do anything right now. Because it's not going to work out.
He's not who you think he is.
Oh, well, okay. I'll take your word for it. And then when she starts yelling, I thought you were talking about, attacking him.
Yeah.
You're the hero. If you're telling me not to go in and do anything, then I'm not going to do it. I thought. So what did you think I was talking about?
Yeah, it's like complete misunderstanding.
It's not important.
Yeah, just let's not get into that.
But you could have at least told me.
Yep.
You didn't have to look like an idiot when I was trying to tell you not to go for it.
I think that's about it.
That's about it for the characters, I think. Anything you want to say about like the angel, whose name I can't remember?
He was a smart butt.
I kind of liked him.
He was good. I liked him there, but he was a pervert and a smart butt.
Oh yeah, definitely a pervert.
Loved the McRonald manager.
Oh yeah.
Thought she was beautiful.
And I actually got to read what he put on the card for the flowers.
Oh, what did it say? I couldn't read it.
It was something like, I'm paraphrasing pretty much because I don't remember exactly, but it was something like, when I am able to obtain, when I am able to reach the heights you're at, then I will come back.
Oh.
Or something like that.
That's deep.
Basically, he was trying to, I guess, better himself.
Yeah.
And then come back and win her over. But who knows if that happens.
Yeah.
I have to check to see if these light novels are in English. Because I'm going to have to start buying them.
To see what happens.
Yeah. 18 volumes.
That's a lot.
The only light novels I buy are the Vampire Hunter D ones, which are good. But there's a few I should actually start buying.
That was a deep yawn.
Should buy Spice and Wolf. That's a good one. Let me see. Melancholia of Haruhi Suzumiya, which is the bunny girl over there.
Oh, okay.
Getting off track. But yeah, I liked him. He was funny.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of pervy.
Pervert.
Creeped out all the girls.
All of them. Even the customers.
His little crab walk over to Chio in the restaurant when he had his arms up.
Yep.
He's like, "Ooh, look at you."
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
Could you make my food for me?
Creepy.
She got all upset because he was all pervy. Or when he touched Emmy's friend's hand.
Oh yeah, she was like, oh.
Ooh. Okay. Getting a little friendly there.
Back off.
Yeah, back off. And when he's getting kicked in the head by the manager.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
He's like, this is the greatest pleasure ever.
Don't stop.
I wouldn't mind seeing them together.
No, I think that'd be a good couple.
Yeah, I could see it. Same with Emmy's friend and Ashia.
Yeah.
And definitely Chio and Mao.
Yes.
That better happen. At some point. In the light novels.
Okay.
They better not do the cliche thing and make him be with Emmy.
No! Ooh.
Well, we see where Belle stands on that. That's like the cliche thing, though.
It is.
You got the hero that hates the guy, and then he changes, and then they end up together. And yeah, he better end up with Chio.
I want him to be with Chio. This is gonna make me upset. So let's.
Emmy can have Lucifer.
Right?
Yeah.
Get your own man.
Yeah, she could have Lucifer. I don't think that'd work out though.
No.
He'd be spending all her money on games and stuff. You'd get kicked out of the house like the first week. Oh man, maybe she has another friend for him.
Yeah.
You only ever see the one. Who knows if she talks to anybody else in that place?
Maybe.
Probably. I mean, that was the only one who ever really tried to talk to her. Be like, you want to go get lunch? Want to go to dinner? You want to do this?
But she was always getting shut down.
No, I gotta stalk Mao. But I can't let you know that.
Right.
I got something else to do.
Got something else.
Well, except for that one day where she actually had something else to do.
Yeah.
Like going to get a new ID and all that because Lucifer had taken it.
I think that's about it for the characters.
Yeah.
General ratings for?
Well, I was going to say we can't really talk about Orba or them because they didn't really have
They didn't
too much
give us anything to really work with.
No, not even Emmy's other friends.
Yeah, no.
They showed up
For
one episode for the two of them, and then the other one
showed up like on phone calls.
3 episodes, the one where they get to the other dimension, and the 2 phone calls.
Yep. That's it. So there's not much to talk about for them.
Yeah. If they would have done a second season and maybe had them in there a little more,
we could have more to say. Like
yeah.
more opinions on
But
them.
right now there's not really much we can say about them.
No.
I
think we
cool
covered
designs, but that's about it.
Yeah, I think we covered like
Oh, I did think it was
characters.
funny the big guy got sick in
Oh,
the
yeah.
portal. That was funny.
Had to stop and pat his back.
You're getting portal sick. You better throw up before we get to the other side. That was funny. Okay, that's pretty much it, though. Okay, so overall rating on the characters. I think I'd actually give them a 9.
A 9?
Yeah, 9.5 maybe.
I'm
They were
going-
all pretty good. They all were funny. I mean, like you said earlier, before we even started, I didn't hate any of them.
Yeah.
They were all likable.
Yeah, there was nothing...
The only reason it's not a 10 is because...
Not all of the characters got even amount of screen time.
Because Emmy kind of made me mad a few times. Like when she need Mao.
Yeah, there was...
Or
Yeah, some
like
of her...
a couple of things she did where
Yep.
it's like, I understand why you're doing it, but...
Come on, you didn't have to.
Yeah, pretty much.
I have a similar rating. 9.
Yeah?
9.5. It was really good. I didn't find myself, like, hating anyone.
Maybe a little disappointment.
Yeah, some disappointment. Like, God.
Why?
But no hate.
Yeah.
No hate at all.
Mm-mm.
I liked all of them.
Like I know you were a little disappointed when you thought Lucifer was going back with Orba.
I was very,
Like, oh, why Lucifer?
Yeah, because I liked him
With
the
them.
guys.
And then he didn't let you down.
Yeah, no. Unlike some characters in different shows.
Who let me down and now is trying to redeem herself.
No.
She will. I know she will.
Alright. But,
Yeah, so 9.5 from both of us.
yep. Really good. I liked him.
Sorry. I don't know why today I got like...
Something stuck in your throat?
Yeah. The story, basically, like what we went over in the beginning. The Mao loses a fight with Emmy, comes into our world to regain his power and get like his strategy together, I guess.
How to reconquer the other realm.
Ente Isla, I'm going to call it. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. But then ends up he can't use magic.
Yep. He ends up liking it there, and ends up using his magic for different things.
Yep, helping the people, working at McDonald's.
Yeah. I like the story.
And kind of just stringing along a little girl. I'm sure that's another one of the disappointments.
Yeah, it was. That's why it's not a solid 10.
Just the whole stringing along a Chio. I mean, come on.
Destroying her feelings.
She's a good-looking girl.
Yeah! She's not even ugly.
She's cute. She's really into you.
She's adorable.
I know right now you're not focused on that, but I mean...
In the future.
Yeah, at least let her know. Right now is not a good time, but maybe further on down the line.
I'll let you know if I'm interested later.
We're going to keep going on about that because it's seriously,
frustrating.
It is.
It's super frustrating.
I just don't like how he's stringing her along. I know it's probably not on purpose.
But still.
Like he probably doesn't think he's stringing her along.
But he totally
is. Ashia and... Did Grandma open the door?
Yeah.
Ashia and Urushihara know.
Everyone knows. It's not even just like them. Everyone knew.
Emmy knew right away as soon as she saw her. She's in love with him.
Yep.
Got a new haircut. She's wearing a new outfit. Wow. Look at those.
Yep. It was just so obvious. That was the only thing really about the story that kind of made me...
A little upset.
Like, the story was good. I liked it almost through and through. But that really just... It's like, it was so... Maybe if it wasn't so obvious, it would have been more understandable. But it was just so in your face. She was so straightforward that it's just like... Even when she just told him, he still never addressed it. And that made me... That makes me mad.
Yeah. He mentions it to Ashia
But
afterwards. But
that's not who he's supposed to bring it up to!
Yeah, because Ashia brought up how she finally said what she felt, and he's like, yeah, I guess I'll have to deal with that eventually.
Yeah, that's it. And then he was like, what do you mean? Yeah, so that part of it made me super upset. I think that was really the only part that kind of like...
Made you mad?
Yeah, that was the only part of the story that really kind of ticked me off. Because I was just like, are you serious?
Yeah.
Like, are you serious? Hold on. I'm not trying to get mad on camera. But yeah, you get where I'm...
It's fine. I mean, this is the review. Talk about what you want.
It just makes me mad. Like, it was so obvious. Like, so obvious. Like, in your face. Like, she said it. I can't get past that. She physically said it.
And you're just gonna pretend like...
Yeah, like nothing happened. Never address it. It's cool. It's cool.
Just keep going on, and I'll just never bring it up. Because, I'm the Demon Lord.
Yep. Yeah, no. Alright. I don't want to get really...
That's the only evil thing I guess you could say he did, was string her along.
Play with your
Throughout
emotions.
the show.
I don't want to get...
During the show, I should say, because in the beginning he did a lot of evil things.
Yeah.
But throughout the rest of the show, I'd say the most evil thing he did was leave her hanging. But yeah, I really enjoyed the story. It's a good story, funny. It's a little different seeing the Demon Lord living amongst people and pretty much seeing what it's like to be human when he didn't know before.
Yeah.
Because he was just too busy killing everybody. Because isn't that what he told Emmy?
Yeah.
When she was going on about her how he killed her father and her village, and he apologizes and says, you know, I didn't know anything really about humans at the time.
Yeah.
And now that I'm here, I'm kind of...
getting a feeling of how they are.
Yeah, learning more about them. So, I remember in the comments, I forget... God, I cannot remember who. I'm no good with names, sorry. I might put a annotation here of the guy's name. Wanting us to talk about that. About how he was handling that, you know, his whole past.
Yeah.
Killing all those people, killing Emmy's father, pretty much. Although I don't think he personally did.
No, I think he said that he sent someone to go do it, so he didn't personally do it. But he still apologized because it
was his order.
Yeah.
He had all these people killed.
Yeah.
While he was in his castle. Like, commanding all these armies of demons to destroy all these villages and kill all these people. And I'm pretty sure right now, he feels really bad about it.
Yeah.
Because he's finally learning.
He's getting a sense of the
humanity.
People.
Yeah.
Has more emotions.
And then the one he did a lot of damage to, who he actually has to face every day, is Emmy.
Yep.
Because he can't talk to any of the others about killing their family. Because
they're
they're probably dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Emmy's the only one who's alive who can actually be like, you killed my father, you destroyed my village, you killed all these people, and yet in this world you're helping everybody.
Yep.
And if you could do this, why weren't you like this in our world?
Yep.
It's like...
super frustrating.
Yeah. Especially when you know you eventually have to kill the guy.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know if I want to, because right now he's...
It's like seeing what he can do now is like, it's conflicting.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what he did, he killed your father, so you have like a sense of like...
Revenge
that you need to do, but then it's like, you see that all he's done is help everyone. So it's like
since
hard.
he's been in our world. And, like I said, I'm pretty sure he feels...
bad.
Regret, remorse, and all that other stuff for what he's done. But then again, who knows if he goes back, if he's just gonna
go back to his old ways.
Yeah.
We don't know, since there's only one season.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he hasn't done that in the light novels yet.
Yeah.
Which is one thing I'm pretty sure she has to think about. If he does go back, is he going to be the way he was
Will
before?
he be the same
or is he going to stay the way he is now?
Like, change how he is, but then he'll become an enemy of his own side.
Yeah. Then again, most of his generals are dead. I'm surprised Lucifer was still alive, because he fought Emmy.
They were surprised, too, that he was even alive. He was like, whoa! You lived?
I want to know who his other generals were.
Yeah. Maybe they explain that in the light novels.
Light novels, yeah. I wonder if... Like, how many did he have? 5? Was it 5? one for each continent, pretty much.
Yeah.
Plus Austria.
So 6.
No, I was counting Austria.
Oh, there you go.
Because there was like 4, like little islands,
Yeah.
and then there was the main island in the center. So didn't he send like a general to each
Place? I think so, yeah.
And then he and Ashio were in the center.
Main
the main
one.
island. Yeah. So I think that's how it was. And Lucifer was, I think, the first one she fought. I'm pretty sure he was the first one she fought and defeated. They said killed, but obviously that was a lie.
Yeah. Not very good
Lucifer
at finishing
and
your
his
business.
I wonder how he tricked or made it look like he died.
Played dead.
Hiding in a bush.
Bro.
So yeah, I don't know if he's I'm pretty sure he would stay pretty much the same, because I mean he's had magic multiple times in the show.
Yeah.
And did not use it for evil. Like a good example, like what you brought up earlier with the alligators. Instead of using the alligators, like, because he can control them.
Yeah, using them against the people.
He just stopped them. And I guess sent them back to whatever cages they were in. Or pens, or whatever they put them in. When he got his magic back fighting Lucifer, he used it to erase a lot of memories.
And put the city back.
Put the city back together. And when he fought the angel, God, whose name I cannot remember.
I can't. We'll have to put, like, an annotation.
Yeah, I'll put an annotation up with the guy's name. He used it to put the city back together. He said he listed like 3 different things he used it for. And then he opened the portal and threw the angel in there.
But ended up having him come back.
Yeah, in the freezer of the McDonald's.
That's funny.
I thought it was funny how he tossed him in there, just one-handed.
Whoop, whoop.
And he spins.
It's like dead weight.
I thought that was funny. But he's never actually, I don't think he's ever thought of using his magic for evil since he's been there.
No, he's only done it for, I think, good. Like, he had enough opportunities to where I think if he was going to be evil, he would have already done it.
I mean, he could have easily, when he had his magic back the first time,
go back to their realm and then reclaim, or even claim our realm.
Yeah.
Like, with no issue.
I mean, he could have probably finished off Lucifer.
Yep.
And then sneak attack on Emmy. Take her out. Go back to his dimension.
And rule.
Because he has nobody to stop him now.
Yeah, so it's like, he had enough opportunity where I feel like he'd continue to be good.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's just what he would do when he went back. He'd just change his ways.
Yep.
I don't know how the other demons would take it.
Probably not very well.
Then again, what are they going to do?
True.
You cannot like it all you want. Are you going to stop me?
Yeah, it's like, are you going to do it? No? Alright, that's what I thought.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how he would be. Emmy's just going to have to
keep her guard up.
Figure out how she's going to handle it. Because I know she wants to kill him. She keeps bringing it up. But, I mean, if he's going to change his ways and be good and help people...
She might want to cut him some slack.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all for that.
I give the story an 8.
Yeah, well...
8 to 7.5. So that's the lowest and that's the highest I would go. Just because there was a lot of, like, flaws.
Excuse me. Yeah,
and the Chio-chan thing really kind of
bugged you?
Peed me off. Like, really bad. So, more leaning towards 7.5, but the most I would give is an 8. No more than that.
I'm gonna go with 8. Yeah. It's a good story, and it is fun seeing how the Demon Lord handles being human and working at a McDonald's.
The concept's nice, but it just had flaws.
But, it's still a pretty basic comedy.
Yeah.
It's not like it's revolutionizing anything.
Nothing new.
Yeah. So, I mean, for what it was, I give it an 8.
7.5. Peed me off. I didn't care for the music.
The music.
It didn't stick with me. I don't remember any of it. So even though, like, while watching it, I remember generally being like, okay, I can listen to it. None of it, I don't remember any of it. Giving an honest opinion on the music, none of it stuck with me. At all.
Well, I guess I don't have to ask you how you felt.
It wasn't wow. It didn't do anything for me. I have no memory of the music. It was bland. What were your thoughts?
Pretty much the same.
Same, right?
Yeah, the music, it's fun to listen to when you're watching the show, but
looking back at it, it's just meh.
I actually wouldn't even listen to it, like, just to listen to it.
No.
Not like,
Death Note.
Well, I don't know, not even really Death Note. Shimonita. Like the
ending
theme.
Yeah.
I can listen to that.
I can make that my ringtone.
But I couldn't listen to any of the music from the show.
No.
Just by itself.
It's meh. Just a meh to me.
I would do what I normally do with a show. Normally when I watch a show, I'll watch the opening theme once. And then I'll skip it the rest of the time. And then I'll watch the ending theme once.
And skip it.
Yeah. But, except for the opening theme to One Punch Man. I got that on my iPod. So, yeah. But this music, it like I said, it's okay to listen to when you're actually watching the show, but outside of that, I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to any of it. I wouldn't, I don't even know who sings.
I don't know who did it. I don't know who sings it. None of it was like, even while watching it, it wasn't even like, wow, this is really good. It was just like, okay.
It wasn't like with Inner Urge, with Shimonita,
yeah,
when you're like,
it's just like
dancing along to the beat.
I never felt myself like getting into it. So for me, the music was like a 4.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
Yeah, pretty low. It was.
Yeah. It
was meh. Just nothing more than that. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone because I don't even know what it was.
Like, you should listen to that one song by that one show with the Demon Lord.
Yeah, God, what is it? I don't know. Just forget about it.
Don't worry about it.
Wasn't
forget I even brought it up. Animation for this was really good.
It was super. It had, like, movie quality.
Yeah, I would. Well, almost movie quality.
Almost. Most of the scenes was pretty well drawn, well animated, super, like, seamless when it would go from scene to scene, which is really hard to do in editing. It's going from someone that used to animate in school and everything, it's pain to, like, make sure it has, like, smooth transitions and everything, and there's no, like, weird jump cuts. It's very beautifully done.
Well, it better not have jump cuts. These guys are professionals.
Well, exactly, but still.
If it has jump cuts, then that person needs to go back to school.
But it was really good, really. The art was very... I liked it.
I especially liked the art during the fight.
The fight scenes were really good.
It was like they put most of the budget into that.
It's like, alright, the fights are actually happening.
For the 2 fights that actually happened in the show, it was like, put this large chunk of the budget into these 2 fight scenes.
Yeah.
And make it look as good as possible.
I was happy with that. And really happy.
I mean, like I said, I think during, I forget which episode, but the animation for the fight scenes put some action anime to shame.
I remember you saying that.
And it's not even like the main focus of the show.
No, it's just, it was so well done. It's noticeably well done.
1, it's not the main focus. 2, they were actually pretty short when you think about it.
Yeah, they weren't even long fight scenes.
Maybe 5 minutes.
At max.
And they put so much work into it that it amazed you when you were watching it. You're just like,
I think
this is awesome.
I think we both referenced it as we were watching it.
Yeah, I think we did. First through the Lucifer fight, and then with the last fight. Yeah. Especially when the moon.
Yeah, because it was so beautifully done.
So much detail on that moon.
Just wasn't even like You wouldn't expect it from this anime.
No. A comedy anime?
No.
You wouldn't...
You wouldn't expect, like, the art to be done as well as it was.
Well, yeah. Which also amazes me on why it didn't get a second season.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know.
I am just so confused about why some of these shows don't get second seasons. I'm assuming it's a budget thing, and I know, from what I've read anyway, in Japan, they have to make a lot of money back.
Oh,
from like DVD sales and merchandise and all this other stuff in order to get the money to have a second season. But I don't really see that much merchandise for this show.
Yeah.
Like, I have not seen many figures. I might see a poster here and there.
Some of Chichon, but that's about
That's
about it.
One of those booby mouse pads. You ever seen those?
No. I don't
It's
want to.
a mouse pad, obviously.
Uh-huh.
You know, like how they have those mouse pads where you put your wrist on
Yeah.
it so that it kind of pads it? Instead of it being like just a straight
boobs?
thing, it's boobs.
Oh, okay.
And you just put your hand like this and they're like in between the boobs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They sell those of just about any character you can think of. Female. And some male.
Okay.
But except that's usually their booty. They have some of those too for the girls. But mostly the guys.
Alright. That's so weird. I don't even know what to say about that.
You should look them up.
I may.
Just to kind of see what they look like. Actually,
I'll screen grab it later.
let me grabbing my phone. I'm pulling up an image of this.
But yeah, the animation was so good. I really enjoyed it. Like, that's rememberable. Like, I feel like I could show someone a fight scene and be like, dude, check out this, like,
This
dope
awesome
scene. You gotta see it. You know?
Show. Yep.
Like,
There you go.
is that really, like, the pad?
Yeah. This is where it's like.
Oh.
So this is where your wrist and stuff would go.
Oh.
And this is where the mouse.
That's gross. I mean, you know what? It's kind of not gross because I thought it was going to be nips.
And as for the guy.
That one's funnier. I'd probably buy one of those.
I actually think this is Levi. From Attack on Titan.
That's why I thought he looked familiar. But anyway.
Back on track. Now that I got that out of the way. Yeah, the animation for this was awesome. And I would give it a 9.
Yeah, I would give it a 9 as well. Super blew away the story and the music. By far.
Definitely the music. I would watch this just for the animation.
Just, yeah, beautifully.
If you're like a animation major or something,
Yeah, watch it.
I would check this out.
Watch it. It's good.
I mean, I'm sure there are other stuff you could check out too, but for like anime, as far as great animation, I would go for this.
Yeah.
And maybe Fate Zero, that has really good animation too.
So far, it's done very well too.
Yeah.
But I don't think there was any theme.
Themes.
I don't think there was any.
Maybe
It was just basically the story.
redemption. Mao's redemption from being evil.
Well, no, he wasn't trying to really redeem himself.
Maybe after Amy talked to him.
Maybe. I don't know. I personally don't think...
I'm just trying to think of something.
Yeah. I feel like we'd have to...
I'm reaching, so...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's like, for us to pull a theme, we'd have to be, stretching.
But, yeah, there wasn't really too much of a theme. It was just him doing his normal, everyday...
Just had the concept.
Living his life on Earth as a McDonald's shift manager.
Yeah.
And the occasional issue every once in a while.
Usually financial.
Mostly financial. Like buying a bike. You bought a bike.
Getting food.
Yep, getting food. Getting a laptop. Was it a laptop or was it an actual computer? I think it was an actual desktop.
I don't think it was. I
Or
think it was
Urushihara.
something like this. I think it was a laptop.
I gotta look this up again.
I'm pretty sure it was a laptop. But, I don't know. I feel like this show just didn't have, like, a legit theme, and if we tried to pull one, we'd be definitely be digging. But I don't think every show is gonna have a theme. I think it's just...
I don't think every show needs a theme.
No, I think this is fine without one, personally.
Yeah, it was a laptop.
Yeah.
But he's got like a...
He has like a
tower next
Yeah,
to
that's
it
what I was
as
about to say.
Which is... Oh, actually, there was a better image right there.
Yeah, laptop. That's what I thought. I was like, oh, what? It's like, I'm pretty sure.
Look what he says. I can't eat a computer.
But I mean...
Yeah, there's not really much of a theme as far as we saw.
Yeah, if you guys think there was, definitely let us know in the comments below what you thought the theme was and why.
Mm-hmm.
Like to read it.
Yeah. Anything that we might have missed.
Yeah. May have overlooked.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. So we did our ratings for animation, story, characters, overall.
And do I want to give it that much? I'm like torn between giving it an 8 and a 7.5.
7.5.
Like, I liked so much about it, but then, like, the music super fell short, and then some of the story fell short for me.
In case you're wondering, I'm going on my phone. I'm going to look at my anime list and see what I gave it on there.
Oh.
So I could see if I still...
Feel the same?
Feel the same about it.
I don't know. Like I said, I'm torn. It's like... I'm most likely going to lean towards... an 8. Because I really did enjoy it. I liked the show. I thought it was funny. But super disappointing on the music front. And then some of the things with the story definitely fell short too. So I'm just going to go with like an 8 for my overall view of the show.
Okay.
What are your...
Okay, so I got my thing up. The my anime list. And what did I give it? Does it actually say what? Oh, maybe right here. Yeah, I pretty much feel the same. I gave it a 9.
Oh, okay.
The music and stuff was not nearly enough to make me give it any less. The animation, I actually really enjoyed the story, despite the fact that Mao pretty much strung along.
Chio.
Chio.
I mean, it was...
I guess I wasn't as
frustrated
with it as you are, because I see that a lot in anime. Not just with guys, but girls do it too as well in anime. So I'm kind of used to seeing it.
Maybe it's because I haven't... I don't want to keep saying it, but it's like maybe because I haven't seen much that it's like, since this was like the first one I've seen where someone's like hardcore just like blatantly ignored something so obvious. It kind of just like...
Well, I guess I should actually say that most of the time in anime, they're just dense, oblivious about it. Like they could be throwing it in their face,
kind of like they did,
and he'll be like, "What?"
That's
like an idiot.
That's gonna pee me off.
But
okay.
That's mostly in like harem anime and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe a comedy like this where it's not the main focus of the show.
Yeah.
But for me, it didn't do enough damage to make me give it any less. And the music, I don't really listen to music that much in the animes anyway. Like I said, I usually listen to the opening and ending theme once. For any show, except for One Punch Man. I watch the opening theme to that every time I watch an episode. Anytime I watch an episode, I listen to the opening theme. But,
definitely, I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like, I haven't seen so much. That, for this being like the first time me seeing someone like do it, doesn't sit well. But if you've probably like seen a lot and you're used to the concept of it, it's probably, you'd go more towards your rating. Yeah. But since I'm like totally new to the game, my rating's just like more based off of
what you're just seeing. Yeah,
frustration. Probably down the road, I imagine that it will change with the more anime I anime I see.
And you're going back going, you know what, it wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up going back and then being like, you know what, I was a little too harsh on my review, but as I stand right now, seeing what I've seen, kind of peed me off.
You gave it a 8?
Yeah, an 8.
Okay. Well, that's not bad anyway.
It's not a horrible rating. It's still a really good rating. It just... The concept of it kind of peed me off. And I do listen to the music. Like, even the sound effects that go on during the...
Well, I mean, you can't ignore sound effects. That goes on all... I'm talking about, like, the opening and ending themes.
Oh, yeah. I was going, like, everything.
I kind of listen to the music when I'm, like, when they're doing whatever music.
Yeah.
But, even then, I don't even pay much attention. I'm only really paying attention to, like, the opening and ending theme when we talk about music in the reviews. Because they're the ones that most people usually want to know what we think about, I would assume. Any other kind of music that they throw in during the episode is usually like just generic type stuff.
Yeah.
Orchestral things that they just put together for the show, or sometimes they'll get like an actual song and
throw it in there, but
most of the time it's just we're going to create something for the show, sounding kind of generic, but that matches. So mostly I'm mainly looking at the opening and ending.
Gotcha. Would you watch it again?
I watched the show 6 times.
Oh, okay, that says it. Never mind.
What about you?
I would. I'd watch it with like a friend or something, so I can laugh with them.
Yeah.
Like I want to watch something with someone else.
I'm the same.
I'll watch an anime by myself, but it's like I'd prefer to watch it with someone else because then I could talk about it with them. Yeah.
I'm more, well, I like talking about it, but I'm also kind of funny since we do reaction videos now. I like seeing people's reactions to things. Like, that's why when I go to see a movie, I like going opening weekend when there's lots of people, and I like to see how they react to this, whatever they're seeing. Like, even though it's the first time I'm going to see it, I want to see if people have the same reactions I have when I'm watching it. Usually they do. Sometimes I'm usually the only one laughing at a certain scene.
Oh, those are always hilarious.
I'll shut up now. But yeah, I like seeing people's reactions to stuff. So
definitely good.
That's why I like watching it with other people. And then you get some moments where you find something funny and you like let's say you're watching something, then you like your friend is there and you're like, hey, check this out, and you're trying to show them, and they just kind of like, yeah. And you're just like, dude,
you didn't think that was hilarious?
It's like, are you serious? I put my reputation on the line for this, and you're not even going to give me any kind of reaction?
Yeah, it makes you mad. I get it.
Grandma does that to me all the time. I'm like trying to show her something funny, and she's just like, okay. And I'm like, seriously?
Yeah.
Whatever. Just make me look like an idiot. No. Would you recommend it?
To the same group of people I've already said from the last anime. So Andre,
people
at work, Drew. Same group.
Same group? Mm-hmm. I believe I have actually recommended this to a few people.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I can't remember who.
Oh,
like, my memory's not that good.
Oh, that's fine.
But, I do remember actually recommending it to people. Where, like, I think mostly on Facebook, somebody will be, like, talking about, like, what should I watch? Like, what shows?
Oh, like, give me suggestions on what I should see.
And I'll be like, you should watch, like, what are you looking for? And if they say comedy, I'll be like, watch The Devil as a Part-Timer.
Oh, okay. See, there you go. It's definitely recommended. Yeah. And it's a good anime to watch through and through.
Yeah, and most of the time, I just won't throw out the name. I'll be like, watch this because it's funny, it's got some good action in it, and the animation story's pretty good too. So I think you'll really enjoy it. Usually what I say. Yeah. I try to sell it. But I don't know how many people have actually watched it after my recommendation.
Oh no, I stare people down. I'm like,
so did you watch it? Did you watch it?
What'd you think? Yeah, I'm that person.
Not me. I'll recommend it, and if you don't watch it, then that's your loss.
I'll be like, did you watch it? Yes? Okay. Let's talk about it. And if they tell me something that doesn't make sense, I'm like, you didn't watch it! Why you lie?
Yeah, that never happened.
Yeah. But anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, I would recommend it. I have recommended it. And obviously I've watched it 6 times, so I'd watch it again. And since we're getting into that, watching it 6 times does not make it any less
No?
fun
Feel
to
the
watch.
same through
No.
and through?
Then again, I watch it usually, like I'll split up between
How
a lot of
long
time.
you watch it?
Yeah. Like if I watch it back to back to back to back.
It'd probably grow old.
Yeah. I've done that with a few shows. Mainly live action. That being Parks and Rec and Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They do start to get kind of boring,
Yeah.
but I still end up laughing. This, because it's like in Japanese, and I again, we don't watch dub. I don't like dub at all. I'd have to always pay attention
Yeah.
to like read the subtitles. So it'd get kind of like, I don't want to read your subtitles.
Yeah, it's like I'm done reading it. But
Yeah.
it's good. You'd watch it. You've definitely watched it enough times to where it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
As long as you give it enough time in between.
Yeah.
For it to be kind of fresh.
I still remember all the stuff that happens, but seeing it again
It was good.
is good.
Okay.
And I think that's pretty much it.
Yep, that's
That is
everything.
Everything. There was no real negatives except for Chio's stringing along.
Okay.
And that's it. Yeah,
Yep,
pretty much that was
that's
it. That was the only negative for us. More for
Me.
Belle than for me.
More for me.
It still made me a little upset, but again,
Not as upset as it made me.
it would have been a lot better if they made a second season. I'm still holding out hope.
Yep.
I mean, if Attack on Titan could get a second season after like 100 years,
Yeah.
then I
And
don't see
so-
why this show can't.
It's all possible. Jesus.
Same with Blue Exorcist. That's getting a second season now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's supposed to be. I think I posted a link, on our Facebook.
I'd like to go back and finish that show.
Yeah, I need to watch it. I've only gone up to like episode 5.
Yeah, I forget which one where I got to, but then I ended up stopped. Anyway, not about that.
So is there anything else you want to say?
No, I think we covered everything.
All right. We have one more review to do for Madoka. That'll be in the next few days. Probably Sunday is when we'll do that. Seeing as how we watched the show and the movie, we're just gonna do the review
Joined.
for like, yeah, all together. I think we should act as though the movie is like a part of the show, since it's basically a continuation.
Okay.
Or it was a continuation actually. So we'll just do the show and the movie as one.
Mhm.
No. Okay, we're going to talk about the show and then we're going to do the movie.
All right, we'll just reference
Just
it all.
all at one. All as one big review. So yeah. This is going to be on the Anime Mystics channel, so you don't have to.
Click anything.
Yeah. So just hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the review. Also, let us know if you are okay with how long we're doing this. Most of it is towards the characters. But if you enjoy us talking about them for that long, let us know.
Or if you prefer it being shorter, let us know as well.
Mhm.
Just so that way you guys are at the end of the day watching it. We want what's best for you guys.
Mm-hmm. Actually leave comments.
Yeah.
I know there's been a few times we've asked for feedback and we
don't get anything. And we're like, oh, okay, I don't know.
I guess we're doing fine.
Yeah.
Actually, let us know, please.
Yeah.
It would help us out a lot. And check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Again, I just referenced that I posted in a link for a second season to Blue Exorcist. I do that all the time on Facebook, so go check it out. Twitter, you'll find updates on the channel. And Instagram, I think Belle handles that. Memes and stuff. So yeah, until we do a few shows, what shows are we doing next?
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head.
I think we're doing Claymore, Death Note.
Squid Girl.
Yeah, and Squid Girl. Should we just do the 3? Because Sunday we're going to do the Madoka review.
Probably. Anyway. We'll try.
Either way, we're going to be doing shows next, and then we're going to do the review for Madoka on
So that
Sunday.
way you guys get something else.
Yeah.
Mix.
All right. So till then.
Bye.